Fields of dreams. What are these translucent hopes that tie us together in organizations? Each person holds the key to a Pandora box that's incarcerating voices, muffled and desperate to sing out. There's a common voice. It's the squeaky, timid, mousy voice begging for respect. Even when it's manifested as bravado, it's still small. When we're looking for a signal that can cut through all the drowning organizational noise pollution that distract us, this voice will ring true. It's sure to never fail us. How does extending respect to every person in the organization change the dynamics? And what do we need to do to amplify its melodic offerings to reverberating proportions? Can we look behind our storied patterns of familiar judgment, the quick-as-a-whip tendencies we have to thrust things into categories that validate our personhood but leave others out in the cold? To say I fail is to say I learn. To say I learn is to say I'm alive and present to the gift of life. To respect this gift is to find myself by forgetting myself, and in the process, let the glow of light from others merge into a brilliance. I have a story to share. Behind me, memorabilia, signs of respect shown to my father as a conductor and composer. I remember one of my first fencing tournaments. I had to fence this kid who had plastic foils. I looked my nose down at that kid. I had no respect whatsoever. Well, you can imagine that I had less than a stellar performance because of that attitude. I lost the bout. Then there was another time where I felt respect as a fencer wasn't shown to me. I was just been a bronze medalist in the Junior Olympic Championships, and one of the top coaches at the time made a passing comment, "Oh, he's all heart, he's all passion." In other words, I had no technique or other abilities, or at least that's how I received the statement. The third example I'd like to share with you comes from a recent leadership retreat. It was all middle managers. I brought in a senior executive, and the group was going to roast the company. The senior executive was going to sit there and receive it on behalf of the company. Something interesting happened. Through the humor and through the dialogue that ensued, greater respect was engendered between both sides. And in fact, the executive walked away with 2 very specific action items that he did follow up and do, thus creating greater respect, greater dialogue, and performance in the organization. So I'd like to invite you this week and each and every day to consider ways in which you can both give and receive the respect that will lead to performance.